Hello! This is Botianmut with my first ever top 5 video. In this video, I will be covering monster booties. Not literally, of course, because the monster booties themselves will remain uncovered and exposed the way nature intended all booties to be. To be more specific, I'm going to be presenting you with what I have judged to be the 5 best monster booties in Monster Hunter Generations. Although there is some subjectivity in this, I will do my best to offer justification for how I have rated the top 5 monster booties. As part of this, I have 2 key factors that I use to determine how nice a monster's booty is. The first one is booty to body ratio, or booty. Monsters range greatly in size, from the somewhat small Great Macau to the very not small Nakarkos. The sheer size of a monster's booty isn't what I want to judge, because that would basically be telling you what the largest monsters in the game are. Instead, what I want to look at is how large a monster's booty is when compared with the rest of its body. If a monster's booty is significantly smaller than its body, then it does not have a good booty. Conversely, a monster with a booty that is larger than its body has an amazing booty. The second key factor is how a monster uses its booty. If a monster doesn't use its booty, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's not a good thing either. If the monster uses its booty for effective attacks, or wiggles it when walking away, then that's good. Stinky booties, or booties that use dung effects, get negative points. Other factors may play a part in judging a monster's booty, but these are the main 2 factors I was looking at when I wasn't busy looking at the monster booties. The last thing that I'm going to mention before jumping into those booties is deviants. Deviants are technically the same monster as the normal monster, so like a Hellblade Glavenus is kind of just a Glavenus. It is simply a Glavenus that has survived multiple encounters with hunters before. So because of that, monsters and their deviants are considered the same monster as far as having a possibility for an entry in this list. And that is just to make sure that the list can remain diverse. We don't want to have like the deviant and the normal of the same monster to both be in the top 5, because that would get a little bit boring. With all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started with booty number 5.
Stop! You take one more move, mister. Don't you dare! If you put one fin on that boat, are you listening to me? Don't touch the boat. Nemo!
He touched the butt.
Alright, number 5 is the hard body booty of Volvidon. Let's first start off by taking a look at his booty to body ratio. Alright, right off the bat, you can see this is a very impressive booty. You can see in this graph, Volvidon has a booty nearly the size of its body, which makes it just a rock solid contender for a position at the very top of the list. So with such a great booty to body ratio, why is Volvidon only staying a spot at number 5? The answer is booty usage. Volvidon's booty is armored, and as I mentioned earlier, nature intends for booties to be uncovered and exposed. It shouldn't be covered with armor. Nobody likes a hard ass. But butt protection isn't the only thing in the way of Volvidon's booty glory. Despite its ability to wiggle its booty, which we're going to see shortly, look at that. That booty is stanky. Sure, that's a good wiggle, but that spray of stank just covering not only its booty, but its entire body. Okay, this is not how a professional should be using their booty. This is not good booty usage. Volvidon's booty use is very amateur, to be honest, and so despite his talented booty to body ratio, it's kind of wasted because of how he uses it. And so that is why, despite his booty being pretty good, Volvidon only gets a spot at number 5. Now that we've covered number 5, let's move on to number 4.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Take one more deep breath. And legs are apart. And down. Work it down. Down, down, down to the floor. Work the rear ends up, the buns. Those buns working. Warm those upper legs. Looking good. 4, 3, 2, and 1.
At number 4, we have Rajong's Buns of Steel. You already know what comes first. I'm talking about a nice look at Rajong's booty. You can tell by the graph, but I'll say it anyway. Rajong's booty is terrible. He's rocking cantaloupes while everyone else is showing off watermelons. His booty isn't even half the size of his body. Just one of his Popeye arms dwarfs that booty. What could possibly get Rajong's booty into a position at number 4? It has to be booty usage. Just look at how this Rajong moves when he walks away. Look at this. Look at that booty movement. That is a great booty movement. Now, of course, that wouldn't be enough to boost the booty to number 4. So we're gonna wait. Let's take a look at some of his hyper beams. Let's see how he fuels the hyper beam. Boom! There it is. Where is that force coming from? What is the force behind the beam? How does he do it? I'm sure you're already guessing it. But let's just take a look at one more of these hyper beams. Look at this. The force behind the beam is his behind. That is right. His behind fuels the hyper beam. He clenches those butt cheeks so he can shoot a beam from his face cheeks, and there is raw power coming not just from his body, but from the booty cheeks. The booty cheeks. It's just so much power. Now, of course, that's not enough. That's not enough for number 4. We need to see a little bit more. And Rajong is going to show off one more important technique, and that technique is backing it up. Right here, we're about to see Rajong's back it up technique. Now, you're gonna see he gets a little bit of elevation right here. Boom. Okay, he has a lot of power in his hindquarters, but it's a little bit too much power. I mean, he works it out. He's got buns of steel. He can bounce a quarter off that booty, but look again, too much elevation. He's got back it up technique, which is great, but it needs a little bit of work. He should be backing up in a straight line. That elevation throws him off a little bit, and that's what kind of keeps him from advancing to like number 3. That's why he's only number 4. It's because too much elevation. It's not perfect. It's pretty good, but it's not perfect back it up technique. Alright, we've seen the buns of steel that are booty number 4. Let's move on to booty number 3.
Nice arse. Which is a first for me.
Never had a nice one?
No. And I know they exist because I've seen them on the telly. You? Had one?
There was one woman, Janine, and I don't know if it was nice, but it was huge. So there was this tremendous sense of value.
I'm sure a lot of people were expecting to see this big, beautiful woman. Gameth's mammoth-sized booty makes the list at number 3. Now, before you ask why she's only number 3, let's go ahead and jump right into the booty. Gameth's booty is huge, and a lot can be said about just how big her second trunk is. However, her body is also huge, and her booty doesn't keep up. Each step she takes registers an 8 on the Richter scale, but her booty can only shake things up to like a 5. Now, we all know she can suck and blow with her front trunk, but what is it that she can do with her back trunk? We've actually already seen it. This is all she does with it. She can walk away. That's it. This is all she's got. She's got some walk away technique. And it's frankly not that impressive. I mean, that huge booty goes to waste. Alright, we've seen one of the biggest booties in all of Monster Hunter Generations, which was Gameth at number 3. And now we are moving on to number 2.
Yeah, I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. And when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get feeling.
Number 2 is the bear booty of Monster Hunter. There are several ways of defining bear booty, all of which are delightful, so you know this booty is gonna be good. Now let's go ahead and check out that Arzuros bear booty booty. We're getting back to the sort of booty we were seeing with Volvidon. Arzuros has a booty the size of its body, and that is exactly the kind of booty we really want to see on a monster. It's nice, it's plump, and those juicy melons do not go to waste. But hold on, does Arzuros know how to use this booty? Unfortunately, the answer is no. Or it would be, but Arzuros has a deviant, and as soon as he goes deviant, he knows exactly how to use that booty. We're gonna start off, we're gonna check out how Arzuros walks away. This is exactly how, this is how both Red Helm and the normal Arzuros walk away. So we're not seeing anything new from the Red Helm yet. We're just gonna check out the walk away technique. Nice, a little bit of wiggle, just a little bit. Just enough, a little bit of a tease. But now we're gonna go ahead and skip forward, and we're gonna see how else does the Red Helm Arzuros use its booty. Alright, more walking away. We're just about to see he's gonna do the wiggle and the butt slam, okay? We got a little bit of extra wiggle just for kicks and giggles. Haha, see what I did there? Nice little rhyme. Alright, here we go. Here it comes. Alright, first he's gonna, do a little bit of a dance. Here it comes. Look at this. The wiggle, and boom. Did you see how much the ground shook? That was impressive. That was amazing use of the booty. Red Helm Arzuros knows how to use his booty. Alright, we've seen the hard body booty of Volvodon at number 5. We've seen Rajong's Buns of Steel at number 4. We've seen the mammoth trunk of Gammoth at number 3. We just saw the bare booty of Arzuros slamming the number 2 spot. Now it is time. It is time for the moment that we have all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, next we have the number 1 booty in all of Monster Hunter Generations. Here it is, the greatest booty in the land, the warm booty in the snowy mountains, the booty of Lagombi. Let's go ahead and check out his booty up close. Just look at this for a moment. Just look at it for a moment. This is godly booty right here. Lagombi's booty is actually bigger than his body. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking right now. You're thinking...
No. It's not true. That's impossible!
And yet, there it is. Hanging out in the open for the whole world to see. The massive booty of Lagombi. There's only one question remaining for this Lagombi. Do you know how to move it?
I like to move it. He like to move it. She like to move it. You like to move it.
Lagombi definitely knows how to move it. He's got butt slams. He's got this weird sideways slide booty slam technique. And most importantly, he's got back it up technique. And let's look at that again. Really quick. He backs it up in a straight line. Let's look at this straight line. Boom. Straight line. He backs it up straight line and he plants it right after. That is significant. Again. Boom. Straight line. Plants it. That is perfect back it up technique. It doesn't matter whether it's a normal Lagombi or the Snow Baron. Lagombi just has the best booty in all of Monster Hunter. His booty to body ratio is unrivaled by any other monster, and he's the only monster that is born knowing how to use his booty properly. He has the butt slam, he has the sideways slide butt smack, and he has flawless back it up technique. Lagombi is, without a doubt, the number 1 booty of Monster Hunter Generations. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and more importantly, I hope you really enjoyed those monster booties, because those were some amazing monster booties. Now again, all this booty caught on film has me tired out, so I'm going to go ahead and take a nap now. Until next time, farewell!